You know what's crazy? It's literally like 3 o'clock in the morning. I shouldn't have to be talking about this, man. I've been out. I've been doing my thing. Oh, man. Oh. Why, California? Why do you have to be this fucking stupid? Oh, my fucking God, man. Yeah, I'm aggravated. Because if they do this fucking bullshit in California and you don't think it's coming to your state, it's coming. So this is so crazy. Why do they pass bills on the weekend or in the middle of the friggin' night? This is the shit that drives me absolutely insane, right? Why are we passing bills at 2 o'clock in the morning in California? Who thought that was a good fucking idea? I'm waiting. And I'm aggravated. I don't know. And this is not a little kid video. I don't mean to drop a billion F-bombs. But this is the same bullshit that Joe Lombardo, which I'm going to tell you right now, if that son of a bitch, I know he's talking about running again here in Nevada. I think we need to primary Joe Lombardo. He signed SB 20. He signed all this other dumb shit that was like pro-Democrat, pro-anti-car scene. I'm not, look. Let's do the California part first. We'll get to the Nevada part in a minute. Because I'm willing, at this point, I was going to dump a ton of money like into Stellantis stock. But now, like, I feel like I want to create a super PAC and get this motherfucker out of here. Like, because can we get an actual Republican in Nevada? Can we do that? Can Sam Brown run for governor? I'm all about that, because this son of a bitch we got right now, and I'm sorry, Joe might get in his goddamn feelings, and I really don't give a shit, because you signed SB 20. That is a Democrat bill. That is not a fucking Republican bill. You dick rode that bill. You signed that shit. Should have vetoed that shit. Gavin Newsom should bet, oh my God, if he thinks he has any possibility of running for fucking president in 2028, if he does not veto this shit, his president, any possibility of this motherfucker winning the Democrat nomination is fucking a wrap. Gone. Deuces. Have a nice day. It's over. You signed this bill, your political career is over. So these son of a bitches, and just in case you didn't know, and if I sound a little, out of pocket, there's a reason. Because this is bullshit. I shouldn't have to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about this bullshit when I get home from the high limit room at friggin' Red Rock. I get back here and I see this news and I'm like, oh my God, man, they literally slid this shit in the middle of the night, man. And then they tried to okie doke it. This is the other shit that California does. All right. So if you elect this son of a bitch, if he runs for president and you elect this dumbass, he's gonna do the same shit. Check this out. So we've talked about the mileage tax in California multiple times, right? This son of a bitch passed a gas tax called SB 1, and he slid the mileage tax in. Look, don't get into my comment, no, Team Kenny, it's unconstitutional. How many other things does California do that's unconstitutional? I can't carry a strap from Nevada to California because California says I can't carry. No. No. Miss me with that shit. So all of the unconstitutional shit, miss me with it. I don't want to hear it. Because California does unconstitutional shit every single day. Anyways. So now, California passed a new mileage tax, and it starts between 6 cents to 9 cents per mile a year, depending on your social and economic status. Also your race, by the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I really didn't want to get into this. I promise I don't. But if you identify as black, you'll pay 6 cents a mile. But if you identify as Caucasian or other, you'll pay 9. So if you're Asian, white, maybe Hispanic, white, but not Latino, you're going to pay 9 cents a mile. Make it make sense. Please, somebody explain this shit to me. And before one of you son of a bitches gets in my comments and go, TK's racist, nah, 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 nah. I dare you. I dare you to do it. And you know what's going to be crazy? I'm not even going to come for you. I'm not going to come from you. I'll let my black niece or my black stepdaughter come for you. So go ahead and do that. We can cue it in right now. I dare you. Call me racist. I'll let them come for you. So this mileage tax, how much is it going to cost? For the average family, this is the other shit that drives me fucking bonkers, right? Think about this. For the average family who's already getting bent over with no Vaseline and ass graped, grape with a G, all right? Because I understand we can't say that word. But you're getting railed already in California. Add $1,800 to your budget for your family a year, because that's what you're going to pay. And it does. I drive an electric car, TK. Fuck you. It doesn't matter if you drive an electric car, you fucking bum. You still got to pay that shit. You're going to pay it whether you drive an electric car or a gas car, because you fucking voted for this shit. And if you don't vote R in November, or I, or L, or whatever the other shit is, independent, libertarian, or Republican, and you vote D, I don't want to hear any complaining from none of you son of a bitches in California about, I'm so sad, I don't know why I gotta pay all this money. Because you voted for that shit. That's why. Period. So what are they calling this shit? They're calling it a VMT. Vehicle mileage tax. You're not going to be charged directly, though. This is how they're sliding this shit in. It's going to be tied to your house and to your mortgage. Now, I know some of you other people that don't have a house or a mortgage, oh, I pay rent, this doesn't matter to me. Oh, no, fuck you, it does. Because now your landlord that wants to sell you that apartment, if you get to a new place, has to pay $324,000 per fucking unit. Let me say it again. Oh, it doesn't matter, TK. If I rent a house from an individual, I don't have to pay that shit. Well, now, when somebody wants to rent that house, it's going to cost, if they have a 3-bedroom house, yeah, now it makes sense to you, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, that's a $900,000 increase in the cost of housing for that investor or that personal person that wants to rent a house. You are, say it with me, fucked. Fucked. That's exactly what you guys are in California. And you stupid son of a bitches continue to vote for this shit. So, I don't want to see it. Like, for you guys that don't vote for it, I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you. I do. I honestly do. I feel bad for you. Because we have enough money and influence in Nevada that we can still change stuff here. We can get motherfuckers out of office. We can literally kick ass and kick somebody straight the fuck out of office. I'm not worried about that. But for you guys in California, you guys are so fucked. You let these dumbasses in charge, and now they run the election committees. They run the Secretary of State. They run the voting rules. You guys are fucked. I don't know if you're ever going to have somebody in office with an R in your state ever again. And I'm talking about, and look, before you get into my comments and be like, Republican states have problems, TK. Yeah, and they're run by Democrat mayors. Memphis, New Orleans. Don't make me run down the entire list because it's ass. It's shit. So miss me with that bullshit argument because I know a lot of people don't like this, but I will literally get in my chair and hit you on some Charlie Kirk shit and I will be like, prove me wrong. And you won't because I'm going to come with the facts and the data. And you're going to sit there looking like a dumbass. This shit drives me insane when it comes to the state of California. So now, in case you didn't know, because it's tied to your mortgage or your rent, genius, because I know there's going to be, I pay Section 8. I don't rent a house. I don't do shit. The government pays for my shit. Yeah, for now. When do you think those benefits are going to dry the fuck up and you ain't got them no more? You need to start thinking about that shit. Better go get a job. Better get on top of your shit. Because I can tell you right now, man, I can tell you right now that the federal government is not paying anybody's rent with a mileage tax. So if you're in California, pack your shit, get to moving, because it's not going to work for you. I can tell you right now it's not going to work for you. Now I know, we're in rare form this evening. I probably dropped like 17 F-bombs. I really don't care. Because this isn't about income, money. I didn't put a sponsor in this video for a reason. I need to get your fucking attention if you're in California. This is the shit that you fucking retards keep voting for. And if you keep doing this shit, I don't want to see you fuckers in my comments going, all of us didn't do it, TK. It's only the select. Then go to the friggin' polling places. Convince people not to do it. I don't know what to tell you. Make sure that the people that are voting in your state, which I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this comment, and I don't fucking care. Make sure that the people that are voting in your state are legally allowed to vote in your state. Jesus Christ. Like, this isn't difficult shit, man. The biggest thing for California is they don't want you to know that they're bending you over, making you grab your ankles, and taking a $5 footlong up your ass. That's 100% what California doesn't want you to know. And that's why they continue to pass these bills at night, on the weekends. They're not passing this shit during the week. They don't want the local news to cover this shit. They want the local news to talk about Fluffy or the turtle that eats lettuce in somebody's yard in fucking Santa Monica and can do tricks and like spin a hula hoop on his neck or whatever the bullshit is that they want to distract your ass with in California next. They want to talk about the transgender dude that could dive off the friggin' pier in Huntington Beach. Nobody cares. The shit that people care about is how much it costs for you to live. And right now in California, it's already too much money. But what the politicians hope that you don't pay attention and see, and that's in, what is it, SB 150? Is that what it was? Oh, it's AB 150. I apologize. AB 150. All right? It adds $324,000 frickin' dollars per unit. I need you to think about that. $324,000 per unit. And I already know. I know you dumb son of a bitches are going to get in my comments and be like, it doesn't apply to me, TK. I already own my house. Oh, yeah? How long? You keep voting for this shit. How long are you going to own your house? How long until the state says, yeah, you guys don't own shit. We're taking everything and you're going to be happy. Don't think it's going to happen? Huh. Better do your history lesson. Because the amount of money California is giving away right now, they can't keep up with. Grants, insurance, all the other BS. They're looking for more ways to screw you, the consumer. That's where this mileage tax comes in. It was already defeated. Like, one of the biggest things I could tell you is, if you live in California, if you don't follow the Reform California channel, you're a retard. Like, if you want to change your condition in California and you don't follow the Reform California channel, you're a dumbass. You, ma'am, sir, non-binary weirdo that might hurt somebody, your dumbass is a fucking retard. And I know it sucks because I can use that word. I can use the R word. But I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes it takes hard words and hard language to wake people the fuck up. And I can tell you right now, I don't want this shit to go through because I know it's coming here next. And our current governor is a fucking retard. And if he would sign SB 20 and you guys just pass this bullshit in California, we're not voting for Lombardo again. I can tell you that right now. Not happening. Not happening. I don't give a fuck if Trump, says he's a saint. I don't give a shit. We're not voting for Lombardo. I will literally vote for a Democrat in Nevada before I vote for Lombardo just because of what he pushed when it came to SB 20. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Unless he pushes or promises to repeal that, and that's part of his platform, I'm not fucking with him. I'm not doing it. And you dumbasses in California, if you don't send Newsom a message and say that you don't mess with AB 150, if you don't tell him your political career is over if you co-sign AB 150, you deserve everything that you got coming in California. And I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear about, I still got to do small checks. I got this. I can't drive my... I don't want to hear nothing. Zero. You don't got to be in my comments. You ain't got to be on my channel. I don't care. If you don't make your voice heard about this shit, I don't want to see you here. Period. End of story. You are the lazy fucking bums that do nothing. That sit on your fucking ass and never vote and never do shit and then post on social media, I don't know why shit is fucked up. Because you fucking, by not voting, you did this. Period. I live in California. My vote doesn't matter. You did this. So for all you dumbasses, whether you switch sides and all of a sudden the light hit you in the face and you realize that, oh, I want to change my ways, I want to do something else, congratulations. As DJ Khaled would say, you played yourself. Figure it out. Go vote. Change your legislature. Change your governor. Maybe, just maybe, you'll have a chance and they can save it. I hear all the arguments in the comment, we're the fourth largest economy in the world. For how long? For how long? At your current rate, you can't keep enough citizens in your state. People are leaving like a motherfucker for a reason. They're coming to my state, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Texas, Florida for a reason. They're tired of y'all's bullshit, man. Just saying. You can't be the fourth largest economy in the world and you keep losing people, losing industry, losing companies, losing business. Rerun those numbers today and tell me you're the fourth largest economy in the world. Miss me with that lie, because you're not. Two reasons. X and Tesla. Gone. You don't have them anymore. They're out. They're out of your state. Gone. You don't get those anymore. That's part of your economy. Bye. You got Apple and Google looking to permanently move their company from California to a state like Texas. Make it make sense. I'm going to say this again. You voted for this. You're allowing this shit to happen in your state. You can change it. It's 100% up to you. This mileage tax bullshit that they're attaching to housing, and I love the people that are like, I pay Section 8. I don't. Oh, no. That's not part of Section 8. You're going to pay it. So I don't care if you pay $10 a month for rent or $50 a month for rent because you have Section 8. Now you're going to pay, let's say if you were paying $10 a month for rent, now you're going to pay $17. That's $7 out of your pocket. And I know you're going to be like, oh, it doesn't matter that much. I live in a horrible area, roach-infested house, whatever. And you probably don't care. But I can guarantee you this. Enough people are going to be like, F this, and nobody's going to buy new houses or apartments or condos in California when it costs $324,000 extra to move there, to buy a home there. Because of this VMT, this mileage tax they snuck in with housing in the budget. Because Gavin Newsom didn't have the fucking balls to try to pass it by itself. Where I come from, we call that a bitch move. And last I checked, the country is not a fan of bitch moves. The last president, while maybe not doing bitch moves, maybe they were Alzheimer's moves, senior moves, you can call them whatever you want. They weren't good moves. I know what you're going to say. The current president's old, he can't, But he's not a bitch. And he doesn't do bitch moves. He makes his moves in daylight, in front of everybody, whether you like him or not. This guy is trying to pass budgets and mileage taxes in a housing part of the bill for the budget and hide it at night on a weekend. I think I'll take the guy that will try to put a bill up on a Monday during the week on C-SPAN in front of the whole country, outside of the bitches that are trying to pass shit on the weekend at nighttime. You're on notice. I don't want to hear shit from you people in California about this shit that you got to deal with. Either vote this shit out or stop crying, because I'm tired of hearing it.